All right. First, I'd like to congratulate you. You're making great progress. You're almost there. Welcome to Module 4 of the Building Your Perfect College List program. This is to talk about data sources. So we've already talked about the academic, non-academic, and financial fit factors and identifying the criteria in each of those subcategories with you, your student, and your family to make sure that you are finding colleges that meet those criteria in an acceptable manner. Remember, the whole goal of this is to make sure that you're on target to achieve the college admission success that you, your student, your family desire. But when you're trying to vet these things out and identify which schools have and meet the criteria you've established, how do you know what data sources to use? There's so many out there. Sure, you could just Google things and list upon list upon list will come up. And I talk to my clients all the time about the fact that a lot of times, and I'm sure you've heard this before, but it can feel like trying to take a sip of water from a fire hose. And you're overwhelmed. And then you shut down and then you decide, I don't know how to make sense of all this. I don't know which one is better than another. Well, we're going to try to help you with that. We've identified the data sources that we believe are the most helpful. Now, that's not to say this is an exhaustive list. There are a lot of other data sources out there that you might find helpful. And by all means, if you do, please utilize them. We could have done a total course on all the different data sources out there and gone through each and every one of them, which probably would have bored you to tears. But that's not the goal of the Building Your Perfect College List program. What we've tried to do is, in our many years of experience and our expertise in this arena, we've identified the college sources that we feel are going to be most helpful and productive for you to be efficient with your time, effort, and money that you allocate towards this process. Going through each and every one of the data sources that are out there could be very time consuming, very costly, and is honestly unnecessary. Now, any additional data source that you've identified that you want to use to further verify or clarify the criteria that you've identified and that the colleges actually possess those things, by all means, being more thorough is never a negative thing. But what we tried to do in this module is take you through what data sources we think are the best for you and your family to use to try to get you to focus on those sources to start and get the information that you need in a very efficient manner. So what I would do is I would print out the worksheets, take a look at the data sources, go through the module presentation to make sure you understand why we've identified the ones that we have, what the pros and cons with them are, and why we think it's beneficial for you, and then go and identify those sources and start going to the specific websites, go to the specific places where you can find them, and just start researching. So enjoy the data source aspect of this program, Building Your Perfect College List. This is the last part to make sure that you actually are identifying the criteria necessary, and now you have ways to be able to vet it. You obviously can visit schools and go on campus and interact with admissions people and financial aid people and head of departments and head of career placement and all those things, and talk to students. By the way, you should be doing all those things to the best you can as well. But we all know, again, in a matter of being efficient for time, effort, and money, it's not always possible to go see every single school in a timely manner for the admission process. So whether you visited or not, the data sources that we are suggesting here are going to help you get and unravel the onion to make sure that you get confirmation that the criteria that's important to you actually does exist at the colleges that your student is applying to. Good luck, and let us know how you did.